Now, Simon Harris, the government of Ireland, has said must do more to engage with people who have genuine questions over public service provision in the increased migration situation. This comes after violent clashes between rioters and police at the former Crown Paints factory in Coolock in North Dublin, a site proposed to be converted into accommodation facility. This is something that is not just happening in Ireland, it's happening in many, many places in the UK as well, isn't it? We've seen it before here. I'm joined now by GBNews reporter Dougie Beattie to bring us up to date on this story. Dougie, thank you for joining us this afternoon. This is a story GBNews have been covering for a while now. Can you bring us up to date on the latest developments?
Well, yes, this is all about immigrants being placed into a working class area, an area that sees a lot of social housing in it and very little infrastructure to deal with what is already there. And the residents here are very much up in arms because of that and saying, look, nobody asked us, could they bring more people into this area? And they're very worried about who exactly is coming in, because most of these immigrants that are coming in are unvetted, because Ireland has had not as many immigrants as England has had, but when you take the population of Ireland is only about 5.2 million. Well, you can imagine over a very short space of time that 1/5 of the population says that they do not see themselves as Irish. It is quite worrying. And a mother from this area will join me now, Jade Mitchell. Jade, tell us a little bit about your concerns here.
My concerns is they haven't even been put into this former paint factory yet. But yeah, the community is open arms. It's already falling apart. We have the Holiday Inn flooded with them as it is. So they're taking over our kids' local football pitches, our local parks, our playgrounds. We can't let our kids out to play as it is. So why would anybody not expect us to oppose of this? We don't want it. We've said no numerous times. No one is listening to us. I have 2 children myself. My daughter has not been allowed to walk down this road the past 2 weeks over what's been going on. It just can't happen.
So what do you see the answer being?
The answer being Coolock is saying no and we need to be listened to.
And there's no room?
There's no room. I can't get a home for my 2 children. I have a 14-year-old around here in a bedroom with no bedroom door because we just don't have it. We have no room.
Well, there you go. You've heard it from a mother of this area. They are very upset about what's happening here. And of course, Simon Harris has now said, the Taoiseach has now said that they need to talk and engage with the local community. But that was only after substantial civil disturbances here throughout the week.
Dougie, just very quickly, how did it happen that the community weren't even consulted?
Well, they weren't. They were just told that this was going to be an asylum centre, and this is happening right across Ireland, and it's mostly in the working class areas that it's happening. What happens is this is former industrial sites, and the community here actually wanted this industrial sites for other things for themselves, including social housing, and were denied it. Then they were told that the site was bought over, and the first they knew of it was when workmen appeared in the site. And the horrifying thing for this community is they voted in the last elections, and they voted in councillors of their own choosing, not of any political party. And when those politicians went to the Garda front lines last week to try and defuse the situation, they were pepper sprayed. And the community here is saying to me, look, what chance have we talking to the government if our own politicians are being attacked by the police force that's meant to be protecting us? And that's the feeling here now. That was a very bad mistake by the police force here in Ireland, and it must be said, the Minister, Helen McAtee.